weekend. How disappointing was it to lose that one?
Well, I think Chris said he was disappointed losing to Zebras because they had dominated the game last week. I think it was full circle today. We certainly had a lot of opportunities to kill the game off. They've had two main chances and have taken them and got 3 points, and they worked very hard for those points, and congratulations to them.
You came firing out after half-time. What was the message? What changed the game?
Well, I think all that changed in the second half. We had probably a little the breeze behind us where Devonport had it in the first half, so that perhaps was a change in that. But now we just wanted to press them a little bit higher up the field, and we wanted to attack obviously over the flanks and especially on this top side. And we created a lot of chances from that, and yeah, we were quite happy today with the performance.
Is this a big blow to your title hopes?
I don't think so. There's a long way to go. I think somebody else lost today as well, which probably makes it a little bit easier for us, but there's a long way to go, and I think it's going to be a very competitive season, and I think South Hobart will be there or thereabouts again this year.
Results elsewhere show perhaps that there's going to be a season where teams can take points off anyone this year?
Yeah, I think so. I think that can happen, you know, unless you're on your game and you put your chances away and kill the games off quickly, you've got that chance of being punished.
Who were your better players today?
Hard to say. I just thought we battled hard. I mean, there wasn't anybody outstanding. We worked hard, we battled hard. I thought little Renato did well. I mean, he had to step in as a centre forward for Pajari, who went out with a hamstring injury, and I thought he showed great character up there, and he gives us something to work with.
Can you tell us about Renato? How did you get hold of him?
Through Andy Brennan. His brother had been talking with Andy on Facebook, and we got that opportunity for him to come here, and when he arrived, he's been a month, so we've had a good look at him and he's fitted in really well. We're happy with him. Okay, get inside. Thanks boys. Thank you.
I'm pleased, not pleased with the performance, but pleased with 3 points, of course. Yeah, earlier stages in the season, it's always good to pick up 3 points, and away from home especially. It's a place we lost last year, so to get the 3 points away from home is really pleasing.
I think should be starting to work their way on top in that second half, so to come away with a winner late at the end, that shows, I guess, the spirit of the team.
I think so. Maybe the character and desire, yeah, it's backs against the rope kind of stuff there. They were very good at playing diagonal balls into fullbacks, into their wide plays behind our fullbacks. And, you know, they caused us problems, and I think we did as well. I think our problems were a lot more clearer, but we just weren't clinical enough as well at times, and maybe played on the back foot too often. Yeah.
Is that when you were saying you weren't happy with the performance? Is that mainly what you're alluding to?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, just sometimes our shape and possession we just went away from what we normally do. You know, complete contrast of what we did last week. Absolute contrast, and that's what really you know, kind of makes me disappointed a bit.
Any explanation at all for how you were so dominant last week, not get the points this week? You know, and you're as good as somehow walk away with 3.
Semi-pro football, wasn't it? You know what I mean? I don't know where their heads are at times. You know, there's a lack of bounce, there's a lack of step in the kind of enthusiasm to play. Do you know what I mean? And we're lacking a little bit there. So, and you could see that. You know, there's moments where some players were up for it, like Bo Blizzard and Miles when he came on was phenomenal. But yeah, we just lacked a little bit of enthusiasm, really. Yeah.
You put a few players on notice last week. Did you see what you wanted to see from them this week?
Yeah, but I think some of the young boys struggled a little bit today, if I'm honest. And you know, that's something I said to the men there about, is just really make sure that you look over this game, because you can learn from your problems pretty quickly from here. But yeah, I thought our players really stepped up today. You know, in a place where it's difficult, you know you're not going to have a lot of possession at times, and you've got to be, when the times you have it, you've got to really utilise it.
Looking back on what's a pretty tough 3 weeks for you, what's your overall reflections over the tough part of your schedule?
Yeah, it's always tough, isn't it? You know, we've got Northern Rangers away next week, and that's a difficult place to play. I think my view on it all is that we've come out of it pretty good. You know what I mean? And really pleased on some parts, and then I don't know, areas that we've got to work on.
Cool.
Thanks, fellas. Cheers.